Next, the Cardona connection. Cardona connection. Basically, give me a second. Sorry about that. Wrong spot. The Cardona connection. Edit that out and post. Take two. Take two. Ready? Watch. This is I was gonna do it now. Take two. Edit this out and post, okay, Raccoon? It would be really embarrassing if I stumbled the transition. You know, that's a hard transition to go from Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to
the
see this at the start of a video.
Yeah. I think you just edit it out. Watch this.
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. The Cardona connection. Matt Cardona advises young talents to find a connection with the audience. I'm not saying the matches aren't important. Thank God. They are. Thank God. But without the connection, who cares? You're just doing moves. In my opinion, the importance of a connection to the fans is a good topic. Oh, that was yours. I thought that was your note after the quote.
Did you keep reading? Yeah, you read mine.
I did. You can't. I'm like Ron Burgundy, baby. If you don't put a fucking space, I assume that's Matt Cardona.
Jeez.
I am probably not anti-sports entertainment, but there's a fucking strict line. You know, I'm that guy that's like, you know, you made me. Okay, that's enough of that. You know, I like my pro wrestling like my Rocky movies. A couple of ha-has, but at the end of the day, it's two men beating the shit out of each other. That's how I like it. I do think connection with the crowd is important, but I also feel this has been a big thing in pro wrestling, where they go to lock up, but they hope the fans start chanting. Pro Wrestling Noah's been doing that a lot, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So, I know, connected with the fans. See, here's the thing. As a former promoter, I think connected with the fans has a lot to do with marketing. Cardona busts his ass and markets himself so fucking much. I think a lot of people think
there is marketing to go into it, but it's not just on that. There's so many layers to it where a match doesn't matter if you're not connected to the wrestlers. It doesn't matter if it's a 5-star match. If you have no connection to the wrestlers, it's hard to enjoy it the same level as when you're really into the wrestlers or the feud or whatever's going on. You're just way more into it. Or in Cardona's case, the wrestlers going around different places and he's followed by his fans because there's a connection to him.
Yeah. I think having a connection is great, but a lot of that connection from Cardona is him just hustling. No one hustles harder than him. And I'm talking about podcasters, YouTubers, raccoons, fat men in Santa hats. No one hustles.
The man works.
What's that? The man, and I'm like, but he's marketing, always doing genius ideas. And I feel like a lot of fat, lazy piece of shit indie wrestlers are going to be like, oh, I'll just wait until the crowd cheers. That's connecting with the audience. And I think there's so much more to it than just that. I think there's so much more to that than just that. I think the Cardona connection is the marketing, is reaching out, is answering questions, is on Twitter, is having podcasts, is starting his tons and tons of merch and wrestling figures. I feel like people are going to take this quote the wrong way and just be like, I'll just work heel and they'll boo me. Go ahead.
I entirely agree. I think a lot of people are going to work it the wrong way, but he has a great message, and we can see how it's played out with, say, now granted they do have the WWE machine behind them, but look at how Rhea Ripley and Dom's popularity is, and it's because they've had such a great success connecting on TikTok, connecting on all these other platforms with fans, to where now fans are really like them. Like, they're going around, they're getting huge draws on stuff. Right now they're doing stuff in Australia. She's on the morning shows, stuff like that. It's the connection matters, and I think a lot of wrestlers forget about that. Or another example is, say, Nia Jax. People want Nia Jax on TV because she's hilarious on Twitter, and they want her to have more of that, her Twitter personality on TV, and just be able to wrestle and have her personality on TV. There's a lot of instances where you can make a connection with fans that just last.
Yeah. And a lot of it's just being kind, reaching out, making it happen. And I feel like not enough wrestlers are doing that, especially on the indies. Especially on the indies. I don't think that they're reaching out to this fullest potential. So hopefully more people, because like here's the thing. There are people I look up to on YouTube. There are people I look up to in Twitch. There's people I look up to on self-publishing. There's people I look up to. I'm like, man, they fucking got it. If you are an indie wrestler and you're not looking up to Cardona, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
you're just doing it wrong. So go connect with those fans. Go out there and bust your ass, marketing, and go kick some caboose.